Alright, it's about time, so let's get started. What's up, guys? This is Fish Trabs, and this is gonna be the Brocken Jr. breakdown video. Actually, let me go open Twitch chat real quick so that I don't have any delay reading up on that. Where's my Twitch chat? Give me a sec. Alright, so I think I'm gonna start the stream. So wait, am I live? Hold on. I think I should be live, but I'm not showing up as live. Okay, I'm live. Great. Alright, so I want to start with like a breakdown of Brocken. So Brocken, he first debuted in chapter 84. I want to say 84. Let me go double check that, but yeah, I believe his first appearance was chapter 87. Sorry, how did I get 84? Yeah, 87. So Brocken is the son of a Brocken man who Ramen Man killed in the first like Chojin Olympics. So he first showed up in like the Planet Raka arc. It's like arc that was in between like the two like Chojin Olympics. And then Ramen was like shocked when he sees that Brocken Man like came back to life. But then he's like, no, I'm not Brocken Man. I'm Brocken Jr., Brocken Man's son. And from the get-go, Brocken had like this vendetta against Ramen Man, like because Ramen Man kind of like killed his father. If you've read like the first Olympics, you've seen that Ramen Man kind of split. Kind of like broke Brocken Man in half. Or if you watch the anime, like Ramen Man kind of turned him into ramen. So it's kind of like a pretty violent death. It's one of the first like violent moments in Kinnikuman. So it's quite understandable that Brocken Jr. is kind of upset about that. So you can see how they're like before the second Olympics start, or like the 21st Olympics start. It's showing like it's kind of like building up to this fight between like Brocken and Ramen Man. And eventually, like they met in the semifinal, like the quarterfinals of the the quarterfinals of the like Children Olympics, where Brocken basically goes like, "So this day finally has come. I'll rip you in half like you did to my dad." So this is basically like what Brocken's like arc up to this point like was leading up to. Like not that there's like too much of it, but of course at the end of the day, like Ramen Man ends up winning like a Roman special, but like Ramen Man did allow Brocken to like pound on him a little bit as kind of like a penance. And then basically Brocken, like Ramen Man tells Brocken like, I forget all about your dad, and you will become strong. Like get over like your revenge. And after that, like Brocken just kind of becomes like like after this match, like there's also like a scene like in the hospital, and then kind of showing that Brocken kind of like got over that with like Ramen Man. And there's even like a one shot that was published maybe like 20-30 years after like this actual like original manga came out, where basically Ramen Man like tells Brocken this again, and then basically like Brocken realizes that Ramen Man is actually like an honorable warrior, and then that's kind of how Brocken like forgave Ramen Man, and now like Brocken's now kind of like a good guy. After like this match, like they kind of form like a mentor-student relationship, and then Brocken kind of joins like the Justice Chojins, like he fights like the Devil Chojins, and then like he became like one of the good guys, basically. Although usually it's often depicted as kind of like a younger, like more green fighter, like especially like in the Revival series, like he's often shown as a lot more like inexperienced, a lot more unsure, and that's kind of like contrasted with someone like Ramen Man or Robin Mass, who's definitely like supposed to be more experienced. One other thing that's quite like notable with Brocken is the fact that his is that he's really popular with like the female fans. Like he ranks really highly in like old like popularity polls, and it's been stated over and over like by the others that like I think he's really popular because all of the female readers are voting for him. So like he's apparently really popular like the like female readers, and I guess like after a while like Yu Tamago like realizes that people actually like Brocken for this. So like the last few fights he's been in, he's always like consistently been losing his shirt. Like these are all like I'm like his fight like from Revival, and you see he kind of lost his shirt, and every single one, like the last one actually like it's really like blatant, like kind of just like close off of him. So I don't know, that feels a little bit funky. Anyways, that was Brocken Jr. Anyways, I'm gonna actually no, I'm gonna play the okay, now I'm gonna turn on like the PS2 audio, and yeah, I'm gonna keep like the Brocken theme like playing in the background. Like, let me know if that's a bit like distracting. Anyways, so Brocken Jr. He has like three costumes in this game. So the first is like his oops, that's not his first costume. His first costume is based on the whoops, hold on. His first costume is based on like his manga appearance. Like you see him like in his costume, like in cover like in my covers mostly, and also like in some like artwork that's like based on the manga. There's like one artwork of him like in color, but I'm not gonna show that because I'll probably get demonetized like before I get monetized. So that's like his first costume, and then he has like this shirtless capless costume. That's based on like from like the Scramble for the Throne arc, where he basically like lost his like his Chojin powers, because like in this arc it's basically revealed that Brocken's family aren't actually like born Chojins, and basically by taking up like the little skull like on his cap, like he becomes like a human, and that's basically like represent that more or less. I don't know like why he doesn't have a cap on this one, but he does like in the manga, but like maybe like this like from the anime or something. And then the last is like his anime costume, you know, like it's like a black jacket, white skin. Yeah. So that's Brocken's costumes, and now we can actually get to gameplay. Hold on, yeah, so we can actually now get to gameplay. So let's get into that. Like, let's just put Brocken up against who's a good opponent to put Brocken up against. Let's put him against Ramen Man. Like that seems that just seems appropriate. Yeah, that seems appropriate. So in this game, Brocken's kind of focused on being like a poking character. Basically, he has some he's pretty fast. Like his movement speed like not bad, and then he has like a lot of really good pokes because like for example this is like an insanely big poke, and then he has like a good 8A. He has like combos into his like famous like Red Rain of Berlin. So in this game, he's kind of like more of like a neutral focus character. Red Rain of Berlin is like a great like long range poke, and that's kind of like so it's not. So he doesn't have like a whole lot going on. It's mostly like just like pokes and confirms. He also has like this tool that's really good like for pressure, and we'll get to that later. So the problem with Brocken though is the fact that his damage rating is 12, which in this game is pretty low. Most characters have like 13 or 14, and that basically means that he does like not a whole lot of damage. Like I'm just gonna do like I'm like a basic like combo like oops, let's do like a basic combo of like, let me just do like that, and that's just like 168 damage, and that's kind of low in this game. So his damage is a little bit low, but the idea is that he can like get like those pokes in neutral really easily, so he can just, you know, like, oh, this hits, I'm gonna do that, and it is combos. So the idea is that even though like his each hit like doesn't do a lot, like he can get like those hits pretty easily. Alright then, so with that out of the way, let's get into like his actual moves. So slash combo alpha, that's his 5A 5A 5A. It's a pretty good string. Yeah, it's a pretty good string. Let me check my notes real quick. Am I missing anything? It's basically like a jab string, pretty fast. Like the first two hits, now like combo. So this combos, but like the third hit does not. So I'm gonna actually like set this to block just to show that. So, or at least like try to show that. So yeah, I can see that that Namaman's blocking. So if I do 5A, 5A, and I'm holding block, it doesn't work. But if I do like the whole string, like see, like you can block the last hit. So like the third hit is not a natural combo. But the string still like it's pretty good, because the other thing that makes it really good is the fact that and I'm gonna put this back to dummy. The other thing that makes it really good is the fact that 5A 5S, like 5A 5S is a real combo. And that basically means Brocken gets to do like a knockdown really easily. So you can just, it's a bit hard to confirm, but you know, you can do like, oh, I hit 5A, 5S, and it just gives him like knockdown on like 100 more, like 96 more damage. So you know, that's like a decent chunk. So that's nice. The other thing with the string that it's also good, like, well, for juggles, like we'll get to that more later, but you know, like that's like an easy juggle that he can do, or like in the corner he can do like a really easy corner juggle where he just does that. Whoops. It's a little like I'm like stuff like that basically. Like, you know, it's good for juggle. Like it's a really solid string. You know, I'm not good for juggle. It's fast, so you can like use it for pressure. It's good for like hit confirm. So yeah, it's a really good string. Whoops, did I? And then next up is slash combo beta. That's his 5A 5A 4A. So this string, it replaces like the overhand chop on a strike. So like instead of doing this, he does that, like that stab. This whole thing, like this whole string, like is a natural combo. So like up until like the last hit, like it's a natural combo. So that's kind of nice to use if you don't wanna like spend like the bar to do Red Rhino Berlin. So like that's like how much is that? That's like 144 damage total. So that's not bad. Like if you want to punish someone without doing a Red Rain. Actually, like that's kind of better damage than just doing like 5A Red Rain. But like we'll get to that more. But you know, like this doesn't knock down, whereas this does. So that's kind of like the I'm like, you know, like the trade-off. The last hit of the string, the stab. That can still be cancelled, so you can do something like that, or you can do something like throw. But the thing is, like you can see there, like there's a pretty big gap, like in delay between the actual between like the actual hit and like the cancel. So you know, it's not very strong like as a cancel option, because the cancel window is just really late. Like see that, like, so you know, if someone see this movement and like knows, oh yeah, this will take a while before I can cancel. Like it's pretty easy to react and like block or parry. Like usually parry probably, but still like just a little bit of this, nothing like combos like off of this, of course. Like whoops, like nothing like combos off of this. I get like mode combo. But so yeah, like this is like a good string, but I don't like recommend actually like using like the cancel like off of this unless like you're really being brave. Right, next up is the Neo slash Alpha, or wait, slash combo Gamma. Like I saw wrong. Whoops. So slash combo Gamma was just like an extension of like the last string. So basically it's the same as like the last thing, but like Brocken like as like that launcher, which is, you know, it's kind of okay, but it's like for the same reasons as like why like cancels off of wait, let me set that to like let me set the dummy to tech. I realize that I haven't like done that. Off of like cancels like from like 5A 5A 4A. It is like a bit delayed. Like see like there's that delay. So it's a little bit so it's not very good because of that. I mean, sure, like if it hits and the thing is like even like if it hits, like it doesn't like give him like a combo as easily as like just like a raw 6-6A. So like I don't really like use this. I guess like it's not really bad like in itself, but you know, I just don't think it's very useful. But again, like, you know, like you can just use it like as a mix up. So you can just like mix up between 5A, 5A, 4A, 6A, and say 5A, 5A, 4A, 5T. It's like a super basic mix-up, which if it works, you know, that's cool. So next up is the yeah, like now it's like the Neo slash Alpha. So this is like 6A, 5A, 5A. This is actually like a really good string. Like it's kind of similar to like 5A, 5A, 5A. Like if you look at it like this way, like it doesn't look like it's any different, you know, like it's the same, it's the same damage. And it's kind of just like how it looks different. But the thing with the string is the fact that 6A Red Rain, like that's not a real combo. But 6A 5A Red Rain is. So it's like 180 damage, and that's probably like the best like standing like punish that you can get like with Brocken, right? Because you just do, and it's also like really easy like confirm, right? You can just see, oh, like did they block like the first hit? Oh, then I'll do like Red Rain. So it's really easy to like confirm because like it's 2 hits, right? So you can just go like, oh, you do this, I'm gonna do 6A 5A 5S. So yeah, this is like a really solid string. Like I'm like this is like a really good string, like if you ask me. Because it just like really easy to like confirm, really good damage and knockdown. Yeah, as you can see, like Red Rain of Burn is like a really big deal like in Brocken's move, but we'll get more into that like when we get to specials. Yeah, so that's like a really good string. Like I'm gonna use this one like a lot. But and also like the whole string's like not bad. It's kind of similar to like 5A 5A, yes, it's just like also pretty good because like these combos. Like this is like one of your most important like combos, like if you ask me. Like it really like helps you like add up like damage. All right, next string, Neo slash Beta, and yeah, just like let me know if I'm going a little bit too fast. Neo slash Beta, this is also like similar to like 5A 5A 4A. So you know like 5A 5A 4A is like that. Wait, like this. So naturally, like the Neo slash version is whoops, like that. It's also like a natural combo, but again, like not much like using like use it like over 5A 5A 4A. It's a very similar string, like this, and this are pretty similar strings. So kind of like just use like whichever like you want. I want to say that like 5A 5A like the 5A 5A strings like are kind of better for juggles. But yeah, like it's not like it's something like I'm really like I'm like at home about. Like it's just kind of like it's just there. And then of course like there's also the Neo slash Gamma, which similar to like the first the what was that slash combo Gamma. It's basically just like the launch extension, you know. So it's kind of like not very good. Like same with 5A 5A 4A. Wait, yeah, it's kind of like not very good. Like same with like how I said that like 5A 5A 4A 6A isn't very good. I won't use it a lot, but again, like you know, it's always like an option, you know. Most characters in this game have like some sort of strengths that are kind of like not very good, but you know, like maybe like you can like try using them every now and then to just like catch people off guard, more or less. Yeah, like not a lot of like I talk about here. So let's move on. Neo slash Omega. Okay, this one's kind of more unique. Also not very useful, like if you ask me. It's just like 6A 5A. So basically like instead of doing like the third hit, he does like a Sobat. We'll talk about like this move like more later. Like it's a pretty good move, but like in this like string, like it's not that good, right? Because it's kind of like locked behind like this string. I mean, like on hit, like I'm right, like I'm like you don't like really want to go for this, but I guess like on block, like you know, like if you're not parrying, like you can mix up between stuff like you can like mix up between like that or like that or like that, like just like throw out like the people I'm like parry timings. So that's like an okay option. I don't think like it's super good either, but you know, I'm again it is like an option, and that's like, you know, like always something to keep in mind. All right, so next up is air slash. Oh, this is like a really fun move, and like this quite like I'm like quite a lot I'm like talk about here. So air slash is Brocken's 8A. If you play other characters in this game, most characters 8As basically are like this, like, you know, this big like elbow drop or body splash or like knee drop that kind of like hits people like on the ground. Like that's basically like what most characters like 8A will look like. But Brocken looks like this, so it's like an air chop. This is really good because like this like medium stunts and this combos. Yeah, that's a combo. Like that's like 5T. So like 8A 5T, like that's a combo. Brocken also has like some like another like videos on the show. Like I think that was like oh wait, no, was it 214T? Oh wait, no, like 2360 probably. Yeah. Yeah. And that just like combos, you know. And so basically like if you hit this and you hit confirm it, like you just whoops, I'm bad. Just I hit you and I like do the throw, and now it's like total damage. You know, that's really good. It even combos into I'm like special throws, like that's a good combo. Or like really like any of his like special throws, like combos into it, which is like super good, right? Because like that means like literally I'm like you hit this, and then you get like their damage, and that's like super good. It's also really good as like a counter poke, because let me set the dummy to like player 2, and I'm gonna like try to use 2 hands to do this, and it's gonna be like a bit awkward, but let me. Yeah, that's like you see there, like that's like Ramen Mass sweep. Brocken kind of like, if Brocken like does 8A against that. Whoops, that's not a button. Like you see that, I'm like that beats like this, like the sweep. So if you know that you're so if you're like guess like preemptively like beat someone's like sweeps, that's a really good option. See, it's like it consistently like beats sweeps because like it's that fast, and of course like it combos into throw. So you know that can be really like really suck like for the other guy. It also beats throws. That's not the natural button, like throws, right? Whoops, that's not the button here. Yeah, like controlling 2 controls at once like can be a little bit difficult. Like since it goes like airborne, like it beats throws. So yeah, like this is like a really good tool. Like the range isn't like huge, so you probably I'm gonna want to use it like too much like in neutral. But if you wanna like call out like a button or like a throw, like this is super good. I can see this like being really good, and like I guess like should say like a Shura man who does like his throw like a lot like in neutral. So, yeah, like this is like a really good button. I'm like I love it. Oh, like one other thing, like it also OTGs. Hold on. Yeah, so let me just do like a knockdown. It it will hit OTG, and it's actually like a bit faster than this 2A, and does like more damage. But it has like less range, so there are like some knockdowns where you can get a 2A, but not like an 8A. But for the most part, like 8A is like a better like OTG than 2A. Yeah, this is like a great move. Like uses a lot. This is super fun. Let me go put them back to dummy. Right, ground slash. This is Brocken's like sweep basically. If you play Tekken, I know this move really well. The thing with this move is that like if you just like use it here, like you just go, okay, yeah, that's just like a low, like a low sweep, like that's nice. But you see how big this is. Okay, like not like I mean like that big, but like huge. Like look, I'm like this is massive. So yeah, like you can just like use it from here and like whoop. And the thing is that this also combos into like red rain. Like that's I mean like combos, so you can just like convert like this low damage poke in like into like a knockdown. So that's super good, and like and not something that a lot of guys like in this game I can do. But it will, but like it's not like 8A 5T where like it will like combo like 2-way like I'm not like 5T like that won't combo. But so yeah, like but this does so yeah, just like do this a lot like 2-way. Oh, it hits. I'm gonna do like a 5S. I'm gonna be honest, like I haven't like yeah. So yeah, like I said, yeah, like you would like Big Brocken. I haven't like tested like how easy to like is it like actually like confirm like these like in a real match. I just know that like these actually combo. I don't really know like how tight like I'm like the window like would be like to confirm these. But yeah, I definitely like on paper at least like they're like really strong. What else am I not talking about like with 2-way? But yeah, like it's like so like yeah like this is like one of your like best pokes like in my opinion. So just to, like make sure it doesn't get I'm like like, you know, like parried. I'm like being like I'm like obvious. Like most like 2-ways like it's like pretty like evasive. Let me turn on like let me go back to controller. Like if Ramen Man like just jabs here, whoops. His like 2-way will go under like a lot of jabs. Like that, and I also like I'm gonna go under like throws. Oops. So yeah, like 2-way is like like most kind of like 2-way like good pokes like because like they're like evasive and they go far. Brocken is really good because like he gets like a 5S like afterwards. Yeah, like 2-way is like a good button. Like press 2-way a lot. All right, what's next? What's next? Ground air. Okay. This is a weird string. I don't like this string a lot. This is like a follow up from 2-way where he just like does like the 8A like chop. This is not very. Oh wait, I forgot to mention like one other thing like with 2-way. Whoops. Like the thing like with 2-way is the fact that it like SKD. So like in this game, right? Some moves like most moves like in this game like I'm like won't like knock down. Like see like I'm like I can like tech roll. But some moves in this game, like if you use them like on an opponent that's airborne, like will cause them to like spin around and they can't I'm like tech anymore. So like this, like see like my man spins and now like he can like I'm tech roll. So like it's not super important, but like it's generally like pretty good. Like if you can end like your combos like in a knockdown. So and Brock is like pretty unique because like you can actually like link into it like in his juggles. Like I'm like this. I dropped that. Like it's a little bit strict. I didn't I'm like off of this. But see like you can do that and get a knockdown, which most characters like I'm like cat like most characters like characters like I'm like with no air throws like generally like has to choose between knockdown or damage. But Brocken can generally like has like knockdown by doing just that. You know, and that's like really nice. Anyways, ground air. Yeah, ground air is just like a follow up like from 2-way where just like does 8A. It's not very good. Like I don't think like it's super good because you know if 2-way hits like just do like a 5S. It's very like I'm like it's only like I'm like 1 bar. So on hit like it's not very good. Like I'm like I don't think like it's even like combos. Yeah, I don't think like these combos because like I'm like 8 is like a bit slow. Yeah, I'm not really sure like what you use this for actually. I've never really like used it. I guess like it is often like the mix up, but not like I'm not like super good. I guess like I'm like I don't know like if like your opponent like mashing throw like after 2-way, maybe like this will like beat that. the property of this like follow up like is the same like with I'm regular like 8A. So on hit like it still like lets you do like that, for example. So that's neat. But you know like just do like raw 8A then. Yeah, like not super great. So I'm like move on. Diving headbutt. All right. So diving headbutt is like Brocken's like basically like is like heavy pursuit, like it's slow I'm like move like OTG people. Moikata like had this like at 8A, like Brocken's like at 4A, but it's not like real like a big deal. I'm just like I just like remember that for Brocken it is like 4A and not 8A, and you'll be fine. I don't think like he gets this like from a lot of like knockdowns. Like let me just double check, but I don't believe he gets this from really anything like I believe like the only thing that he gets this from like I'm like a super. Yeah, let me check that real quick. Yeah, I don't really think he actually gets this off of anything besides super. That's right. Yeah, so as far as like OTGs go, like you don't see this as often. Like basically like I'm like only like the only time you get this I'm like guaranteed it's off of his super. And I know that I'm showing this early, but I'll be doing I'm gonna come back to it. Like this guy guarantees that, but like besides that, like you don't really get it like off of anything else. So yeah, like it's okay I guess, but like you won't be using it that often. Next up is upper slash. It's Brocken like launcher. The thing is that Brocken also has like another launcher, which we'll get to later. And among his two launchers, like this is like his worst like launcher. So like I would I'm recommend like just using like his other like launcher. But this like isn't bad, you know, like you can still get like pretty good combos. So like it's not like better or anything. It's just like his other launchers like generally like way better. I will admit that I'm like launcher like can be a bit like janky like in the corner. So like in some cases like this is like this is like a more like stable like launcher. So just to keep that in mind. Next up is wait, did I cover everything I wanted like with this launcher? Yeah, like it's not like a whole I'm not going on like with this launcher. His next move is like drop kick, 4-6A. This is trash. I'm just being blunt, but like never use this move. This this move is like horrible. Like I mean like just like on paper, right? Like just like really bad. It's slow. It recovers slow. So like it's really like it hits hard, sure, like the 6 damage, but it's just so slow that your opponent can just like sidestep, parry, like interrupt you, and on hit like like Brocken like takes like so long to like I'm like to recover that like he doesn't get anything like off of it, right? Like this like causes like heavy stun. But Brocken I'm like just like completely like nothing I'm like after like 4-6A. So yeah, I'm like never use I'm like never use I'm use this move. It's really bad. Next up, direct rolling so bad. Okay, like this is like actually like a pretty good move. Rolling so bad is like this kick. Like I'm like if you kind of like in this game I'm like has it, and like Brocken does too, and it's pretty good. I'm like a pretty big poke, heavy stun. So I'm like plus frames. Like the problem like this move like compared to like other characters like I'm like so bad. Like like soldier I'm like has one, and like he has like no like trouble like comboing out I'm afterwards. Like with Brocken, like the thing with this move is that it's not very easy like it's not very easy to get a combo off of it, because unless like you hit like I'm gonna set like I'm gonna put in like tech throws. yeah, let's set him to like tech throws. You know, like maybe I just want to do. Whoops, I'm like actually like now like a tech throws, right? Like maybe I just want to do like a 2148 dash up 5T, and like it's like okay let's fix that. Like if I want to do like 2148 like 5T, like I'm like a whiff because like Brocken like throw range like isn't that big. So you're gonna have to do like 2148 up dash up, and it's really like it's a bit tight. Like if you like take too long, like they can like deck it. See, so that and it's only like I'm going back. I'm pretty sure that if you do it like at max range, like you just like don't even have like the frame data to like actually like get like a guaranteed like follow up. It seems to combo like consistently like there's like launcher though, because like the launcher is like pretty big, so that might be like a better option after this move than I'm like a throw. Like I'm like in the corner and like I'm trouble, right? Because like in the corner like I'm like no more pushback, so the combo like completely like fine, but mid screen let's just dummy. Mid screen it's a little bit hard to like combo off of it, which is like it's not that like it's kind of hard like not that like I'm practice. But remember that in this game, like you can reduce like heavy stuns, like by mashing, and I'm pretty sure that if you like mash like the heavy stun, like Brocken like can't get anything like I'm guaranteed. So yeah, it's a good poke, but like I feel like you should keep in mind that maybe unlike most other like Sobats, like you don't always get a combo afterwards. Okay. Next up, we got Rising Toe. Yeah, so this is so remember earlier when I said that he has like a better launcher. This is what I mean. So this is like this like move that looks like Genesis. Like if you play KOF, you might you might have seen like a similar move. Oops, I'm not that. The thing with this launcher is that like it's really big. So let's compare like 66A, 63A. It's like I'm like a bigger like it's a bigger like launcher that I'm than like 60A. And like it launches like I'm like higher. Like I'm like if you compare like I'm like other one. Like it goes like, I'm like that high, whereas like this launcher goes that high. So it does like I'm like launch I'm higher, and like the higher launch I'm like this like I might you like get like bigger combos like I'm like this, for example. I'm like going I'm like knocked down, but like it will give you like more damage. Like this, for example. So yeah, it's a better it's generally like a better like I'm like launcher, like if you ask me, but it has I'm like some problems like in the corner, because like if you use it like in the corner like this happens. It's a little bit janky like in the corner, and even like on hit like the combo afterwards I'm like it can be like a bit awkward. So that's why like maybe like in the corner like just use like 66A. Yeah, like but yeah, basically like like I'm like launch someone like use this, like default like this, like I'm like not this, like this one, like this I'm like this like launcher that you want to do. Next up, heal drop. So this is like his last wait, like his second to last like normal. It's like it is like his running move. Like it is like his running move. So like where you like I'm not towards you and there's like a heal drop. This gives you like a guaranteed like 8A. So that's nice. Like the damage of this actual move like isn't very high. Like only like 48 damage. So it's a bit low like for like running move. but like it consistently like it generally like always gives you like an 8A, so that like bumps up the damage like like a bit. So that's like pretty nice. Landing moves in this game are like generally like pretty good, like because like it's like really active. And this is like I'm like I'm like no different, like, you know, like this goes goes far and goes like active. So yeah, that's like a pretty good like like a solid like on my button. His last normal is his like I'm like wake up attack. He's gonna have like Ramen Man like knock me down. I think the option for that is this, I believe. Yeah, there you go. Yeah, so that's just like a, you know, like a generic like I'm like sweep, like I'm gonna attack, which is like there's a sweep, like, you know, like a regular sweep, like just low damage, like I'm a medium stun. I'm low profile stings, like I'm causing like I'm SKD like a knockdown. You know, like it's just like a generic tool, you know, like nothing like really like big like knockabout. Alright then, like that was all of his normals. Now we can get into his throws. Okay. Now we can get into his throws. So front suplex, you know, 5T, like it is, like, you know, damage is kind of okay. Like it doesn't give you anything like I'm not guaranteed. So it's pretty average. Like there are like better like throws to like to go for, and there are like worse, which is why like it's kind of like this average. And then he has body slam. It's a bit bigger, like it's a bit bigger than 5T, but not wait, is it bigger than 5T? Like, I don't think so. Like the input's like a bit like it's a bit like easier to use like in, oops, I didn't like move it forward. Yeah, a body slam. Like the input's like a bit easier to use like in neutral. But it's not but you know, like with moves like 60s, like it's like I'm not not as like I'm damaging as 5T. Again, like it's okay, but you know, not super good. And then he has like double arm suplex. This is like I'm like more damage, but also like the same range like with like his other like two throws. That's like double arm suplex, like 260. Like I'm like oh wow, I was weird. Like still like no like I'm not like I'm not getting like I'm like OTG moves, but you know, it's I'm like it's like I'm like more damage, so like it's definitely like I'm like better than just doing like I'm like 5T. Okay, like his last throw is his camel clutch. So this is camel clutch. This is actually the move that he kind of got with, whoops, not that. Wait, yeah. Not, whoops. This is like the move that he got like from like Ramen Man. Like I'm camel clutch. Like see like I'm just like I'm lore. So you know, this is like especially like a move that like Brocken I'm Ramen Man. And it's actually like his best like throw, because like it's kind of like the biggest throw. See that? And you know, like it's the same damage as like 260. Like see like I'm like same damage, and it's still like no like I'm like getting like I'm like follow-ups. But this is more range, so like I'm like just for that I will say like this like I'm like his best throw like in neutral. When you see like Brocken like in Japan, like most of them like default to this throw like in neutral. I'm like I'm like really good, like, you know, pretty solid damage. One Easter egg though is the fact that if you use this against Ramen Man and Ramen Man breaks it, this happens. Ramen Man like will break it, and then Brocken will take like some damage. So you know, maybe like if you're playing like Ramen and I'm like my man like who's like really good at like like making throws. Maybe like don't use like this one like I'm not like, as often. All right. Next up, so that's like all of his like throws like in neutral. Meaning next up is his Northern Light suplex. This is like his, I'm like medium stun throw. Wait, no, I'm not that. Just throw like a medium stun. Whoops. Oh yeah. Brocken, I'm like 5A like I'm knocked down. Yeah, like it's like it looks like pretty similar like I'm like 5T, but it actually I'm in like 2 different throws. Yeah, like the different throws like you probably I'm like you will I'm like most likely like see this like most like I'm like off of like 8A. I'd be like I'm like 8A like into that like combos. Yeah, that combos. So that's so that's nice. Or maybe like after like a row bounce throw, like you can do like 6A 5T and double combo. But the thing is that he has like a better like I'm like needing some throw, so probably I'm like want to go for that instead of this one. So yeah, his other like mini stun throw is his Brainbuster. And with this throw, you can like it's like the input is like a bit harder, right? Like it's like the 260, so it's like a bit harder. Like if you want to use it, I'm like confirm, but like I'm like it is like more damage. Whoops, there you go. It is like it is like I'm like a bit like more damage. So if you can like I'm like do this like it's like a better I'm like what I do is like I press like I'm 8A. I'm like buffer like input and then I'm press T like if it hits like oh it hits I'm just I'm like press T after like you buffer it basically. So yeah, that was Brainbuster. And then we have like his heavy stun throws. Zwei Slash, it's a pretty cool looking throw. Yeah, let's use this like I'm in a corner. Yeah, like I'm like it's a pretty cool throw, but like I'm not like still like I'm like no like OTG hits, but it's okay. Again, like it's like 260, like I'm like a better like that. Whoops. Like it's 2360 heavy stun. Like it's pile driver. Like just like I'm like a better like throw because like not only like does it do like I'm like more damage. It also lets you do a 2A or an 8A, and I'll show you that real quick. See like you do that and then you just do like 8A and that just adds like like a bit more. So like this is like so yeah like this like I'm like that like does like more damage than like is like I'm regular like I'm like heavy stun throw. So it's probably like a better option in general. Yeah. So again though like Brocken's like heavy stun throws aren't very useful because like his heavy stuns aren't very good to begin with. So I would say you know like if you do like I'm like a heavy stun like just do this. Like, I'm like I really like the meter. I'm like just like do that because like it's more damage. But yeah, I get like I'm like doing like I'm like gonna like burn meter like this is like an like this okay. Yeah, I get like this like okay then. Okay, next up is his from behind throw. His like German suplex. It's a pretty standard throw, you know. Like just like a suplex like I'm like similar to like most like throws that I'm like from behind. Like I'm like it does like pretty high damage. But again, like you don't get to use it often because you know you don't get someone like I'm like from behind like I'm like that often. you know, like, I'm like, if you can get it, like, I'm like, it's pretty okay. And finally is his row bounce throw, his swing DDT. So yeah, like this is like I'm like a throw like I'm like a row bounce, which so it's like a 40 hammer throw into this. Like most like throws like this, like it will like drain like meter. Let me set the opponent's. Let me set bar to like not. I'm maxed out. Like see like if I do this, that will like drain like I'm 1 bar, and that's like pretty like useful. Like I guess like if you wanna like if you wanna like drain like bar like I'm not gonna opponent. Brocken's like throw bounce like throw is like pretty good because like he gets like a guaranteed like 8A. Oh yeah, that's I got guaranteed, or he can do. That's also guaranteed. Oh wait, like 2 is like more strict. Like it's yeah, like 2A like is more strict. But like, why would you do 2A? Like you can just like I'm like do like yeah. I'm pretty sure that you can get 2A. I cannot get. I'm like I'm getting it, but I'm sure that you can get it. But again, like why would you go for 2A? Like you can get like an 8A, right? Like it's more damage. Like it's easier. Like why do 2A? All right, so that was all. So that was all for his throws. Now we can go for like the fun stuff. His specials. Oh wait, no. Like there's still like one more throw. Whoops. There's of course like his I'm like I'm like wake up throw, and like basically all other like throws that are like I'm like on wake up. Whoops. Like all other like throws that are like on wake up. Let me set this to launch. Let's put that back. Yeah, okay. I'm gonna throw that launch, right? Like this is just like the same as I'm like throwing like medium stun. So you know, kind of like okay, but just kind of like you know, I'm like I'm how it is. Like you don't like have option. I'm like on wake up. So I guess like just you know if you wanna like wake up with a throw I'm I'm like that like not like I'm not like I'm like over here. It's just like a wake up throw. All right, now we can move on to his specials. First off, of course, is like the Red Rain of Berlin. This is his most famous move. Unsurprisingly, the Red Rain. Whoops. The Red Rain of Berlin. You know, like it's like a Brocken's move, like where he like his hand gets all glowy and then he kind of like just chops you, and like really hurts and stuff. Yeah, like Brocken like used this move like so many times. I've lost count. Actually, like this team that's playing now, it's called like Red Rain of Berlin. Like that's like how much like this move like means to Brocken. So Red Rain of Berlin is basically like this big poke, right? Like I'm like you goes like really far, like just like 1 bar. Like you see that like I'm like 1 bar. So it's like good like I'm like as a poke. But of course like it's much better like I confirm, you know, like if you do like 6A 5A 5S, or you do 2A 5S, or you do 8A 5S, you know, like it's just good to like convert hits into like a knockdown. But yeah, what else is that going on like with this move? You don't get like even though like it knocks down, like you don't get like an OTG. However, if you hit like I'm not from the back, so like if you hit them like I'm like this for example, like it like see how it combos like I'm like differently, right? So if you just hit like this, I can get like an 8A. But again, like you won't be hitting someone. I'm not gonna back like I'm like that often. But it's not like I'm not gonna get worse, right? Like I can do like I'm like that, and then I'm like oh whoops, and then all combos. wait, that shield combo. Yeah, I'm like that basically, you know, and that's like just like a nice like solid like chunk of damage. What else like is it good for? It's also good for like you know, since like the move I'm knocked down, right? Let me set the opponent like all block. If like they block it, it pushes back. I'm like this, so you're basically plus like if they block it, right? And other ropes, you know, I'm like it will like bounce, so you can do something like so you know I can do that. I know it bounce. Whoops. Whoops, like it bounce. Okay. Maybe it's like a bit easier if I just do D. Yeah, like from that range, like maybe like a bit hard to like I'm convert off of it, you know, like I'm like do that for like for example, right? Because like it's a good like to like I'm like more like pressure. That's what I mean, you know, because like I'm like pretty fast, like I'm not like get like bounces like on block, so that's like pretty neat. And it's also like good at like juggles, because like you can yeah, on block like I'm like on block like I'm sure like it's safe, but on parry like I'm like it's pretty bad, I think. Let me actually like show that on parry. Yeah, on block like I'm actually good. Like on parry like it's whoops, it's pretty bad because like he covered like I'm like for a while. So like you don't want to just like do it like spam this, because like if you just spam this, it'll probably like get parried and then like you'll be sad. It's also good like for like launches, or I'm like for like I'm like juggles, right? You can do like whoops, that's what I wanted to do. Like that's like a good like combo to like end juggles with, because like it's you know, like just like a easy way to like get like more damage. I'm like at the end, although like it won't like I'm I'm actually like knocked down. Whoops. Yeah, like this one, like I'm actually like I'm knocked down, but like you know, it leaves you like pretty close to like I'm like the opponent, because like hold on, let me just do this. Like see like it like I'm carried like pretty good, like it and you know, like because like it goes pretty far, like you know, it will leave you like pretty close to your opponent. So that's like I'm also good like for that. So yeah, like this is just like a really good move. Probably like Brocken's like most important like move, and that's pretty like fitting, you know. All right, so that's the like Untitled of Berlin. Next up is California Crash or Crush. Like it's kind of like ambiguous. Like, I'm not what the move is. California Crush. So Brocken uses like against like the ninja, but then the ninja of course reversed it like with his like jutsu. This is this like I'm at least like I'm like damaged like I'm on like all of his so you know all of his throws like I'm like take like 3 bars, so I won't like show that here. Yeah, like just know that all of them like I might like take like 3 bars. Some of I'm like infinite. So like this is like his less like his least like damaging throw, but it does like I'm a corner carry, and then like it gives you like again like 8 like I'm consistently. So that's nice. So that's pretty nice. So the damage is like equal to so like I'm like with the follow up like 8A, like the damage like becomes like kind of equal to like his other like I'm like throws. Another thing is that like the input's like really easy, right? Because like the input like I'm like 66S, so it's actually like easier to buffer like I'm not gonna run. So for example, like, you can like if you hit like the 1-4-A, like you can do like a running, and then like whoops like doing like a dash like my throw like with this like it's pretty easy. So if I wanna like get like a special throw like I'm not like after like the 1-4-A, like I just do like 66S. Whoops, not that. Yeah, like I just do like the 1-4-A and then like dash, special, and that will give you like I'm gonna crash, and that's you know like decent damage. Yeah, like decent damage. So yeah, not as useful as not as good as some of the other throws, but like it's still pretty okay. Next up is his Jungyaku Jizai no Jutsu, or like the copy version. So in his match against like the ninja, right? Brocken's fights like the ninja, and then like the ninja like has this move where like he stop like places, and Brocken basically go like, oh, like if you can do that, like I'm like I can do that. So Brocken like kind of just like does it, and he can like and somehow like he just like knows how to do this move, and yeah. So like in this game, like it just like kind of like whoops, it kind of like just like poses. And like this is like a parry, and it will work against like everything, like throws, specials, hits, it will work. So I'm gonna like set Ramen Man to like controller and like try my best to like actually like show this well. And if it doesn't work, I'll just I'm gonna like a dummy. So this is like for example like this like Ramen Man. Oops, did I not set it right? Hold on. Okay, yeah, there we go. So, yeah, this is like, oh wait, let's do, like that, right? Whoops. You know what? Like this is kind of really hard. Let me just go. Have like the dummy like do like specials like something. That's gonna be like way easier than I kind of like fiddle like with the controls at once. Like I'm like this. Yeah. Let's have him do that. Yeah, see, like it will like counter like that. And you know, like if you I'm like playing like a launcher, like it will work. I missed it like I'm like the time. Let's use like a special throw, yeah. And then let me just show like how like the throws, right? Like what's the word like work against throws? Hold on. Like see, like I'm like that. And it's pretty cool because like I'm like a really big read, and it's really fun to use. The problem with this though is the fact that okay, I'm gonna set this to like 9 bars. I'm in like the max bars, okay? Okay, I'm max bars. This move. Oh wait, I just set it like max bars. Max bars. So this move takes like I'm like a meter. It costs like as much like do this move as super. That's how bad so this is like really like expensive, you know. And I feel like, you know, it's too expensive to actually like use effectively. Like, you know, yeah, it's pretty like basically like like instant. Like it's not like that for like really long, but like it's pretty fast. Like I'm like a startup. I don't think like I can use it like I'm like people's strings, but like it's really fast. The problem is just that it's like super slow. I mean like it takes like I'm like a meter. And I don't really like I'm like for that because it just means that you know, like if you use it and it doesn't work out, like you just like I'm like lose like I'm like all your I'm a meter. And you know, if you just parry like random throw, you know, I'm like you won't get like a lot of damage I'm like off of it. So that's why I don't really like I'm like it because like it costs like a lot, and like even like if it works out, you won't really get like a lot like out of it. Like maybe if you parry like a special throw, like it's like you can get like a good damage, but otherwise like usually like you kind of just burn like 9 bars for like 100 damage, you know, and that doesn't really feel like worth it for me. So you know, like this is like a fun move to use, but Not really something that you like want to use like when you're playing I'm like seriously, I guess. All right. What's next? Okay, what's next? What is next? Brain Claw. Okay. This is like another like throw. I've never seen. I don't think I've seen like Brocken like I'm like actually like use this move, except like when it's like little like what if like Brocken like fights Warsman where he kind of like does like the Brain Claw. This is a pretty good throw actually. Yeah, this is actually like pretty good because it yeah I mean they put it like pretty good. Like you don't get like I'm not getting I'm not getting like OTGs, but like they put it like really easy. Like you know just like I'm like use it like back forward S and just comes out. And the damage is like pretty strong, so you know, if you like, I'm like just like want to get like a throw out there like fast, like I'm like this is like I'm like probably like your best bet. Yeah, like not like I'm not about like no Gandhi like I'm like OTG hits, so just kind of like you know just like a solid like I'm like throw. Next up is Black Fog of Hamburg. He's used this like a few times. Like he first used it like in like Super Phoenix, but like he's also used it like in the revival a few times because like in the revival, every move like gets some use. So yeah, this is like a move where like Brocken like gets on your head, knees you in the face, and that does that. I don't like this throw very much because like the damage is good, right? Like the damage is like good. Like I'm like 8 like I'm like the same like with Brain Claw, but look how far like but look at like the pose like I mentioned like a situation, right? It sends them full screen. Like look at how far away like this Ramen Man. You get like nothing out of this. Like I'm like look at how far that is. Like I guess like if you want to like make space to you know like maybe like you're fighting like Ramen Man. I'm like on like the mountain, you know. I mean you're just like please like I'm like stay away from me. Like this kind of okay, but like generally like you don't like I'm not really like want to have someone like go full screen like this, right? Which is why like Brain Claw like generally better because you know it's just like it leaves them like I'm like to you, whereas this you know it sends them all the way to Africa. Boom, and now they're full screen. I think like if you use it like in a like I think like if you use it like in a like corner, like this basically, or like the distance like is a bit less, but it's still really like far. So I still I still I'm like doing like I'm like really like I'm recommend it. So yeah. Like you can make like the distance that it kicks like a bit shorter, like by using it like in the corner for example. But again like just do like 4-6S. Just do like 2-4S, you know. No reason to like go for like this throw. Unless again like you want to like send them like full screen. You know, then that's like a different story. But generally like yeah, don't use this one that much. Okay, let's see what's next. Bremen Sunset. Oh yeah, like this like super cool move. I love this I love this move like from the like you know like you use it again like Prisman like in the like like Champion for Throne arc and then like you use it also against like Psycho Man in like the revival. Like this is like a really cool looking move. Just grabs you and just like Bremen Sunset. Yeah, this is really cool. I would say that like this also like his best throw because it's a bit like I'm a bit strict and I probably like I'm gonna drop like the link, but afterwards he gets like a guaranteed 2A. There you go. Oh wow, I did not drop it. Yeah, so he gets like a guaranteed like I'm like 2A. I'm afterwards. It doesn't work against like it doesn't work like with 8A because like 8A like I'm like doing good like far enough that that will whiff. And you can't do like a dash up 8A either. But like if you do it like in a corner, it will leave them close enough that you can do that you can get an 8A. So yeah, like always just go for like this one, and like I'm just like be aware that, you know, if it's mid screen, I just do like two. I'm like, if it's mid screen, I just do 2A. Oh, I missed the dead, but like, I'm pretty sure like I'm like, you know, like I'm like always like get it, you know, like yeah, like I missed it, but I'm pretty sure that you can like genuinely like I'm gonna get it. But like if you're the one like who's cornered, it will send like I'm like the guy like against the road, right? Because I'm like this like I'm like tight switch, and then, you know, like get the 8A. This is like the one that I always go for after like 8A. So for example, like I do something like this. What was it? 8A to 14S, and then like if I'm close enough that I do 8A. Like if I'm not, then 2A, basically. Whoops. So yeah, like I would say like this is like I'm like your like go-to like throw like with Brocken. You like just do that, and then, you know, like okay, it's 2A, like just like making like consistent. Like I'm pretty sure that you can always get it. Okay, yeah. Someone who's actually like I'm like good as cat, like can probably like do it. I can't do it like consistently. It is how it is. Yeah, like this is just like a good way of like for Brocken to get like I'm like get damage. Next up, Poison Gas. Okay, like this is like his last. I think like this is like his last special. Yeah, like this is like his last special. So this move is of course like based on whoops. This move is like I'm like based on when like his dad, like Brocken Man, like uses like I'm like the gas on Ramen Man, but Brocken himself like I'm like actually like I'm like uses this against like Thunder. In like the I'm like in like Nisei, so, you know, technically like Brocken like has used like on this move, so like the more you know, like you just like breathe like a poison cloud. So this is like a really like interesting move. It's basically like a fireball. It costs 3 like I'm gonna set it to like max bars. It costs 3 bars, so it's kind of like I'm like pricey like for a fireball. But it also like breathes like meter. Like you see that, like it didn't like 4 bars. You got 4 bars. Yeah, like it didn't like 4 bars. So, you know, that can be really good to like get rid of like a lot of people's like a meter. I'm not gonna I'm keeping this that way because like I'm just a bit annoying. But yeah, like this is really good like for pressure, because, you know, like this is like I'm like this joint, so you can just like you just like I'm like your approach. So maybe like the range limits I'm like specific because I'm like for example, I think like if you like I'm like a max range, like you can get like an 8A, so you can do like this. Whoops, like that for example. But it's kind of like a gimmick setup, because, you know, like they need to like be hit like by like the cloud, which isn't always like very easy to do. Oh yeah, like the damage is like really low. So, you know, like they do this like I'm like damage, like you do this, like I'm like a pressure, like for like the I'm like middle drain, you know, like it's a really good move, but, you know, like it's not like a damaging move. And then like yes, like in the corner, like this is like super good. Like I'm like pressure, right? Because like you can just do like you just I'm like these strings, and then like I'm like do this in, and then I'm like for like 3 bars. I'm like just like stay plus, right? Because like on block, let me put this on block. On block, this will actually I'm like push back, right? So you can do like, whoops, like not that. On block, I can do like that, and then you can just like keep pressure, because like it's very plus. And like a rope bounce, and then like if it like like hits the rope, then you can just like rope bounce. like that, for example. So yeah, like a super good move on pressure, but it is really like pricey, right? Like they just like 3 bars like every time like you use it. So you know that might be like a bit like less like like appealing. So I feel like it really depends like what kind of player like what kind of player you are. If you like really like like pressure and you don't care about meter, then like this will be like I'm your best friend. But if you're okay with like just doing like more honest like pressure, and you're okay with like and you want to I'm like save meter like I'm like for like 5S or for like his special throws, like you probably like I'm like won't use this one like I'm like as often. But yeah, like I'm doing like some really like cheap stuff with this move. Let me set this to like to put like him like in the corner. Yeah, like this is like a corner. Whoops, that's me cornered. Yeah, there we go. And I'm gonna get hit, right? So like on hit, this move like will combo into like on one side of that I like is you do I'm like throw an S into like 5S. It's like this. Whoops, that's a bit too far. So like from here maybe. So like the 5, so like on hit, right? Like it will combo because like I'm like wasn't get like I'm like medium stuns, right? So on hit like it will combo, and then on block, like if they block it, whoops, if they block it, like you still win, because like the rope bounce will like let them get hit, and then I'm like even like on parry, although this is like a bit more strict on parry even. If they like I'm like parry dude, like you usually like still plus, right? Because like see like Brocken I'm like already like cover, so sometimes I can do like at the right range I can do something like whoops, because you know like that's not right. Here? Hold on. Like see, like you can use it like punish people. Like you can punish people. I'm like for like parrying your move. It's really messed up. But it's like very like I'm like specific, so I won't like rely on it. But you know like it's like a really cool thing, so you know. So yeah, like this is just like a good. I'm like for like pressure. Excuse me. The other thing is like it's still good. Like I'm like for like juggles. Like you can do like what's a good move? Like what's a good combo to like show this with? Like you can just do, like, you can do something like so you can I'm like do juggles like with it. Oh yeah, I'm just like super active. So you can make it like hit meaty, like it's basically like a fireball, so it's super good. But yeah, like you can do stuff like this into that, and then like I'm like juggle. But can you do? I think maybe you can do like I'm like that for example, and that's like decent damage. Like this won't like add like much damage, but like it will help you like do juggles, and it will help you and it will like drain meter, right? So you basically like with Brocken, if you spend a bar like for poison gas, you basically have juggle combos that drain meter, and that's super strong. Anyways, that was it for all of Brocken's like specials. Now let's move on to his supers. The first one is like just like I'm like playing like I'm Red on Berlin. Whoops, that's not it. All Brocken's like specials are like strikes. So the thing is so the thing like with like super that like it crumples for so long. Like I'm gonna look at that. Whoops, not the move. Like it spends like the opponent like spends like so long crumpling. Like see that? Like here. Like it takes like so long like to crumple. and I'm and then basically like gives you time to like do like whatever you want basically. Like you can just go like, oh I'm gonna wait and like for A and it'll work. And like I think like you can like some people like ask me like if you can like juggle. Yeah exactly. You did ask me like John asked me if you can like hit them like while they're like crumpling, but you cannot. Like you see this? Like just like can't hit them like while crumpling. It's really weird. But I guess like it's just like to balance it off, right? Because like if you can like combo off of the super, it'll be like way too good. Yeah, like, I'm like it just whiffs. So normally like what I do is that I just do like I'm gonna set this to like max bars instead. It's a bit like specific, but like you can do something like I'm like what I do normally I'm like on hit. I'm like I touch meter for a bit, and then like I do 4A, right? Like, I'm like I get like a good like I don't know like 60% like 50%, something like this. Like I'm like pretty decent. But yeah, it is kind of weird that you can like combo off of it. But you know, it's probably a lot. I'm like for the best. Like I'm like doesn't like really like need it. So his other super is continuous like Red Rain of Berlin. So I don't think like I've seen like Brocken like ever use this like in actually like like in the series. But he at least like original series at least. But he did like use like a similar move against like against this guy like Psycho Man. So I don't know like this move like was like I'm referencing like this game or something else. I'm not sure, but like they talk about like this move like I said like it's new like when Brocken like uses like in this match. So I don't know like I'm like maybe like from like the anime or something, but I haven't but like this is like the first time that I see it like in the manga. Anyway, like this super whoops. This can be a bit hard in this game like sometimes. This super like similar, but instead like you just like Brocken like just like chops at you like this. The thing with this like the thing with this super is that like the opponent like gets up like almost like I'm not away. So there's kind of like no reason to use this over like the super, right? Because like just A plus S like look I'm like same damage like. I'm like the same like damage like I'm like 72 damage, but like the super like I'm the same like I'm like OTG I'm afterwards. So you know really like no real reason to like use that like the super over crap. No reason to use like that super over this super. Just you know just do this and then you just get like an extra how much like 70 damage. Yeah, like I'm like 80 damage, right? And that like brings up like the damage like I'm like quite a bit. So yeah, that's all of Brocken's moves. Like I guess like I can go like over like some like combos now. Like just like some combos. Yeah, I'll go over like some combos, right? So like you know this is just like basically like I'm gonna confirm, just like 2A 5S or 5A 5S, 6A 5A 5S. Oh wait. 6A, 5A, 5S. It's just like basic, like I'm not begin beast, right? It's just like I'm the fact that Brocken's like really good at confirming hits. They basically just want to do like a hit into like a unfortunately like you know like I'm Red Rain of Berlin, and I will combo, you know, so it's like really good to like rack up damage. And then he has like 8A in like a throw, so he can do like 8A to 360. Or we can do 8A, 214S, 2A, or maybe like 8A. So yeah, like this is just like basic like BNBs. And this is like a basic like launch combo. I'm like I've been doing like like a few times like I'm like this video. Just like 6A. Whoops. I just do like 6A, 5A, 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 2A. Like the two-way link like can be like a bit hard like if you're doing like the string like I'm like a bit early, but yeah like I think like this like super solid like juggle combo because you just do like just do like this and then like just get like I'm like get a knockdown. So this is like a pretty good like beginner like day one like BNB. Yeah, see like that like I'm like it's too low. Whoops. Yeah, but if you want like damage, like you can just do like Red Rain of Berlin. Like if you want damage, like you can just do like like that for example, and that's just like more damage. What's next? Oh yeah. So this is like probably like is like I'm not for like pure damage. Like you can do like 63A, 66A, 5A. Wait. Yeah. I'm like all of these are just like my BNBs. Like they're mostly like not optimal. And just like samples. I'm like to get like started like mostly. So I do like 63A, 66A, 5A, 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 5S. I'm like 240 damage, or you can like end it with like do 14A, so you can do like 63A, 66A, 5A. Wait, 63A, 66A. Like doing like a bit like can be a bit hard sometimes. Whoops. Like that for example, and it's like I'm like a bit like I'm less damage. But like you know, like you're doing like I'm like his meter. Like it's a bit harder to do, but like you're doing his meter and it's a bit less damage. I just prefer to like go for like Red Rain, but that's not a like option like you can go for, because like I'm like going for is like so fast. So yeah, like I'm like the route that I usually like. I'm for damage like this into that. That rain and just like I'm like kind of damage, like I'm kind of okay. Yes, like this is like just like Nero's combo. It's like super easy and it's like super like consistent. Like Brocken has like a lot of like fun like theory like with just like corner combos, but a lot of them are like kind of janky and hard to like always like land consistently. But this one is like really like I'm like consistent. So I see like most Japanese players like just do this. Because like it's really easy, like I'm not dropped. Like, wait, I just dropped it. Hold on. Yeah, just like do that and just like I'm literally damage, like you know, like I'm like low meter. I'm like super easy, like mash like I'm like 5A. So it's like solid like I'm like ropes combo. This is like more like the hard like gimmicky stuff. I'm not sure I'm gonna even like attempt this. We just do like 60, and it's just like an example like this like I'm like not of them like at all. You can do like 6A, 5A, whoops, 6A, 6A, 5A. Yeah, like a lot of the combos like with Poison Cloud are really fun. They're kind of hard to be consistent with. Hold on. Or wait, I think yeah, you don't do like the last 5A. Oh yeah, I guess you're right. Yeah, he did use that against Prisman. Yeah. That probably is. Yeah, I probably like myself like missed that. I'm just like I'm like up like on screen real quick. I can probably like find that image real quick. Yeah, I must have like missed that. So yeah, like thank you for reminding me. Like I'm like when you say that, yeah, that does sound right. And like finding it like too hard right now, but yeah. Okay. Yeah, I can just I'm like pull that up like real quick like for the stream. I think like I have it like the image saved somewhere probably. 323 page 16. Yeah, that is it. You're right, more or less. Yeah, let me just add that to like the stream real quick just to show everyone, just like show the whole class. Yeah, like the game's like a bit chugging because I'm like not like focused to it. I just like normal. It's not like breaking apart because I'm moused away. So yeah, 32316. There we go. Yeah, there it is. There's the move. Where Brocken like just like I'm like chops away at Prisman. So yeah, that's a thing. So yeah, thanks for catching that, John. All right. So where were we? Oh yeah. Oh, seems to be like I'm passing. Okay. So yeah, this combos. So yeah, basically Brocken has a lot of combos that are kind of like hard. Wait, yeah, like now the game's like actually like I'm like chugging. So good thing that we're basically almost like at the end. I won't even like I'm like this combo like this I'm like super gimmicky like combo like I'm relaunch people. Yeah, like I won't like I committed. Sometimes like Brocken like if you like land a hit, you can get like a relaunch. I'm like this, right? So hold on. Like I'm like a 2A. Like you can sometimes like sometimes like get a combo off of it. Hold on. Maybe like if I do yeah, I won't even like I'm like this combo like it's super gimmicky. Yeah, like that, right? But then like you use like the knockdown. But yeah, like Brocken has ways to like relaunch like sometimes, but like it's a bit like hard and gimmicky. Like I'm not very good at it, so I won't really I'm like show it up. So yeah, that was all of his moves basically, and like some like sample combos. Basically like just like a recap. Like I'm like strategy, right? You like just like want to poke and then just like I'm like confirming into like 5S. Basically, so basically your main moves are like 6A, 5A, 214A, 2A, and like 214A, and sort of like I'm like 5S. And then like I'm like you wanna like call out like their poke like you do 8A, right? Because like you can do 8A, 214A, 214S. So yeah, Brocken's like a neutral. Yeah. Wait. Like I don't think I can get like an OTG like I'm like up to like 2A. So like if you do this for example. Oh wait. Whoops. If you do this, like I'm like get the OTG them because like when they like SKD. It doesn't like guarantee like any OTG. Like they are like I'm like invincible until like they get up. So this doesn't get. So I don't think like ending like a juggle with 2A like will guarantee like any like OTG. Like see that like it doesn't guarantee any OTG. Like I'm like that works with like you know like I'm like they can like attack roll. Yeah, that doesn't seem to like guarantee any like OTG hits. Whoops. Yeah, like and then like I'm like getting like on SKD like I'm like it's nice because like you know like you get like a knockdown, but like that knockdown like won't give you like an OTG. Huh? Yeah, maybe. Like it's kind of very tight. Yes, like it's a bit tight. But yeah, I think you're right that it might be possible. Hold on. Yeah, actually, like I must try that. If you can do it, like it's very tight. So. And I'm bad, so I don't like. I'm gonna rely on it. Oh yeah, see, like I'm there. It is, but yeah, like if you do that, then you will like I'm like lose like the knockdown. Yeah, it is damage. Yeah, I think I'm got it there. But yeah, like I'm like you will like lose like the knockdown. So. Can you like do that like without losing like the knockdown? I don't think so. Yeah, the thing like if, like I think like if you do that like you will lose like the knockdown. So that's why like I'm not like too keen on it. Yeah. I mean like if you want like more damage like you can just like do this I guess. can just like do that. Hold on. Like that, I guess. But then you know, I'm thinking I'm like I'm tech roll. Yeah. It's not a super like important. So let's move on. But yeah, basically like Brocken like just wanna like I'm like poking neutral, and then I'm like when it gets in, like just wanna use like his fast strings to like pressure the opponent. And then you know like maybe like, I'm like throwing like a 5S, showing like a 4-1S. And then yeah, that's kind of like his pressure and his neutral. What else is there left to cover? So yeah, like Brocken like I'm like using like a not. Yeah, oh yeah, body splash is like his 4A. That's right. Yeah, actually let's try that. Hold on. Yeah, let's try that like that works. Okay, hold on. I guess I'm doing like a bit too early. Oh yeah, there you go. Yeah, 4A. Yeah, I guess that works, but like it's a little tight. So you know, if you can do it, like it's fine. Yeah, there you go. Yeah, like I'm like once, but not not again. So definitely not something that I'm like too comfortable doing. Like I'm like a real match, but you know if you can do it, that's good for you. Yeah, it's a bit tight. It's a bit tight. Yeah, there you go. It's a bit tight, but it's okay. Like I'll give it hits. Yeah, okay. That's kind of I guess. So I think like you can do something like yeah, like that should be like a pretty good BNB. Like if you can get it like consistently, huh? That's neat. Yeah, like if you can get that like consistently, but I can't because it's hard. Yeah, let's try it like one more time. Yeah, like the links like I'm kind of hard, but again, like if you can do it, it's nice. What else did I leave behind? Yeah, so like meter, like Brocken, like, I'm like using like a lot of meter, right? Because like, sure, like, I'm like want to confirm it like special throws that like you won't be doing that like too often. You basically like need like meter like mostly like I'm like to do like I'm like 5S, but like you know like I'm like 5S like a 1 bar, right? So like you won't take like a lot of meter. I'm like to do that. So like Brocken like generally like he won't be like starved like I'm like 1 meter. But like and you know like I'm like Brocken like normally like I have enough time to like back away like charge a little bit. Yeah. So his like I'm like his like I'm like KD types. I feel like Brocken like I'm like doesn't have like one like best KD. Like he can get like some mileage that I'm like out of like I'm like all of them, right? Like you know like blue like I'm like more damage like is always nice. And like I can activate like I can do like stuff like this for example. You know like it's like just easy like I'm KD stuff. And then like you know like with green KKD it's just like will make him like I'm like more like I'm like tougher like I feel like green's like probably like his least useful because like green like normally like green like I'm like when you like pop green like it's mostly to like win like neutral better, and Brocken's like I'm like pretty good like at like neutral, so I feel like he doesn't like need a boost. And finally like red, you know, red is probably like really good if you like using like 421S. Because like the meter gain buff like at low health like will probably like really help you to like use this I'm like more like if you like using this move. And like on activation, like you can do like really gimmicky stuff like just like spam this, or like do like this. I'm pretty sure that if you like mash that like in Rekka KD, like you just like completely like in parry state like permanently, and then like a really fun gimmick. Whoops, that's like a really fun gimmick. Yeah, that's like a really fun gimmick, but it is like a gimmick. So again, yeah, like Brocken like overall, like Brocken's like a really versatile character, like really like beginner friendly. If you're like new to the game, like Brocken's like a really good pick. Yeah, I just like the nice thing, right? Because like he's a solid character, but he has gimmicks that you can use, right? Like this is a gimmick, so he's got like something like for everyone, and that's like I think like Brocken's like a really good character in this game. He's not like a top character, but like he's actually I'm up there. So yeah, I hope like this stream will like help to convince you to at least like give him a shot, because he's like actually like really fun. Like he was like really boring like at first, but like if you like play him, like it's actually like really fun. Like I'm doing this like a super like I'm satisfying. Anyway, like that's kind of all I got planned. So if anyone has any questions and stuff, like I'm like questions. Otherwise, like I guess like that's the end of the stream, because like it's been like nearly 2 hours already. So yeah, I see at least like 5 viewers. Yeah, Jade. Jade doesn't offer anything fun. Like I'll probably like still I'm gonna like do like a breakdown of him like maybe like I'm next week. Yeah, Jade is a book that can be just. Look, I really like Jade though, and we'll get to that. I have a lot of feelings about Jade, and we'll get to Jade when I do like his breakdown. Maybe next week, maybe like next month. Because like I've already I'm started to like plan out like some Jade stuff. So that probably like I'm gonna come soon. But yeah, it's a bit of a shame that Jade isn't very good. But yeah, he still has like some stuff. It's just like it's not as interesting. It is how it is. But yeah, anybody got anything else? Whew. Otherwise, yeah, I think that's kind of all from me. Thanks for like coming in, and I think I like the stream. I think it went relatively well, and I think I'll probably like do more for the other characters. Like it's kind of like a pretty long stream, like for the character breakdown. But I think like it was like a full like breakdown, like long stream is kind of useful. All right then, I'll see you guys around. Happy birthday, Brocken! Yeah, that's right. If you're in the US, this is like still like Brocken's like birthday. A bit past like if you're like in like ahead of the US. But like yeah, like by the time like I'm doing this, like it's already like I'm like past like his birthday. But yeah, I'll probably like do more of this. Like I'd say like Jade like will come next, maybe like next week or week after, and then afterwards like there's no really like any birthdays in like May. But actually like wait, actually like I'm gonna pull this up like there's like a calendar of birthdays that I'm gonna I'll just pull this up real quick. Hold on. Where is that? I have like this calendar that I found like online. Where did that go? Here you go. I'm gonna like focus it on May, and you can see that May doesn't really have a lot of birthdays. Like that. I'm like that's not like Mongol man. Like that's just like Golden Week. But if you look at June, like there's like a lot of birthdays. Like you have like Wolfman, you have Buffalo Man, you have Geronimo, you have another man. So I'll be busy like in June. Like next month, like maybe I'll just do like Jade. Maybe I'll do like some of the other like I'm like on the kind of like with no birthdays. But yeah, like June like will be like a fun month. I like you know that. Anyways, that's all for me. Stream out.